Greetings and happy new year, my beautiful friends. Holistic Holly here for a tarot reading for the collective for the week ahead. It's my first video of 2020 and I'm just so excited. I am chomping at the bit for all of the things that I've got lined up in my life, to see how everything unfolds in the world and for those around me. I know that it's been a bit of a turbulent time the last few months, but we are in the middle of eclipse season. We have got till the 10th of January for revelations to come to light, for new things to come to the surface, for things that may not have been on your radar to just show up in your life. It is all about new beginnings. It is all about building the foundation for what you want to achieve going into the next decade. Okay, now I could go on and on and on about the numerology and astrology that we're in at the moment, and the energy that I think a lot of empaths and sensitive people have been feeling for a little while, like this anticipation that something incredible is happening and is about to happen. I've been feeling it myself, and oh boy, have I been shown some incredible things and some exciting revelations in my own life, as well as things coming right out of left field into my awareness that I wasn't even considering or prepared for, that are going to be, I think, quite important building blocks and steps in my journey. And I think that a lot of other people are feeling that in the collective, that there's been some radical shifts, massive changes, massive breakthroughs happening all in the last couple of weeks. I think a lot of people have been going through the emotions, right? And that's absolutely fine, because it's like a last minute, let's show you all the things that you've learned. Let's show you all the things that you need to release quickly for this new year to begin, and all these exciting new beginnings to happen for everybody. Now, I was just shuffling the cards and a card flew out. So let's see what it is without further ado. Okay, of course it is. It's the Death card. Now, Death... if I can get that in focus for you guys without the light shining on it. The Death card is actually one of the most promising cards in the tarot, and I am not at all surprised that this card has fallen out, because it is absolutely about endings and beginnings. You know, you can't have exciting new beginnings without a few endings in your life, without a few things leaving your life. So it's, you know, it's all about that kind of consolidating and taking stock, and actually what have I learned, what has been the benefit of these situations that I found myself in, what have these struggles taught me, how have they armed me for the future. And you know, I've watched a lot of astrology videos in the last few weeks, particularly Carrie Samuels and Kai Patcher. They're my two favourite kind of astrologers to watch, I guess. And the ones I most watch regularly, should I say, not the best ones that I know. And, you know, they've been talking about legacy, and the legacy that we leave behind us, and how this year is all about preparing for that, you know, taking action on that. You know, I've just signed a publishing deal with Balboa Press, and that's legacy, right? My book is going to be, you know, my life's work so far in many respects, and so, you know, that's something that's going to be around for a long time. So, you know, start thinking about your legacy and how your, you know, the hardships that you've been through, the lessons that you've had to learn, how can you impart the wisdom that you've learned from those experiences to others, so they don't have to experience those things and go through those things. You know, there is some horrific things going on in the world at the moment. You know, I'm not just talking about climate change and the way that we are just raping and destroying the planet, but also politically, also, you know, in so many other ways. And it's really time now for the death of that and the beginning of something else. It's really time for us to make our mark and you know, allow that warrior within us to rise up on this horse, right, on our valiant steed, to rise up and actually say, no, my legacy is to help shape this world into a better place, to make a change for the generations that are to follow on from us. I had the first session in my new spiritual development course today, and I very much focus on the shakti rising, the divine feminine rising, and it's rising in us all as a collective. That, you know, that the we are the witches that were burned in a former life, the wild woman, the wise woman, the intuitive, healing woman. The witch is returning, and with her she is bringing so much knowledge, so much power, and so much magic that we can use, that we can harness. You know, it's not all gentle, it's not all caring and loving. You know, Kali is coming. Kali is the goddess, the Hindu goddess that you may have seen, where she has skulls and beheaded heads like in a necklace around her, and there's blood pouring from her mouth. And you know, she's very much you know, the goddess personified. You know, the goddess isn't all as sweetness and light. There is wrath and fury, and it's time for that to come out in all of us, okay? You know, the sacred activism side of things. So it's time to stop thinking as ourselves as a single entity and start seeing ourselves as a part of the whole, as a cog in the mechanism that can create change, that can create a better world. So if you are suffering on a personal level, remember that there is so much, you are meant for so much more, that you're here to do so much more, and that there is so much potential there for you. So it's the death of one way of being, one way of thinking, and it's the rising up. Now, it's interesting actually that I've chosen to talk about the sacred feminine and the divine feminine, because in the bottom of this card you can see, amongst all this chaos, and I'm trying to get it to focus, is this beautiful white rose, and the rose is synonymous with the divine feminine. Okay, it's a symbol that is synonymous with it. And so this beautiful white rose is rising up out of all of this death and devastation and decay. So whatever you're focused on, whether it's personal issues, whether it's the world as a whole, whether it's the political situation and all of the madness that is happening externally out there, remember that you have the power within you to make change in your small circles, in your family, in your friendship groups, and the people that you know that you have the ability to influence, that will ripple out. Never underestimate your importance and the power that you have to make radical, positive change in your life and the world around you. And now is the time. Now is the time to start taking action on all of that. We've got till the 10th of January, where we have the end of this eclipse period, where all of these things coming to light. Okay, so, and of course we've got till after that, but you know, use this time wisely now to sit quietly, to sit in meditation, to do some journaling, to reach out and find sources of information, of wisdom that can help guide you along your pathway, and really look within you to find the answers that you seek to help move you forward on your pathway. I'm going to bring this to a close because I'm trying to keep these videos as concise as possible. I know we all have really, really busy lives. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate you. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please share it with your friends. Please give me a heart or a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you enjoyed most about it. I would really love to hear. Do you like the death card? What does it mean to you? I know everyone has a different take on the tarot, but that's what it means to me. And so I hope you enjoyed that wisdom. I've got so many workshops and things in the pipeline. So if you want to know more about how you can learn from me, how we can work together, just send me a direct message. If you have any questions at any time, I am always there to inbox you with any guidance and assistance that you might need. So until next time, my friends, have an incredible week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. So much love. Mwah. Bye for now.